Hi, my name is Beckie Fox. I'm editor of Garden Making magazine, and I'm at the Niagara Parks Botanical Gardens. I'm going to talk to you today about how fantastic ornamental grasses can be in your garden. I love this grass. It's called Wind Dancer, and when a breeze comes through, it adds nice movement to the garden, and when the light filters through, especially from behind, it sort of twinkles. And it's a good contrast to the other perennials in this border. That makes a statement, doesn't it? That's giant reed, but you don't have to use that in your garden to have a great ornamental grass effect. When people think of ornamental grasses, they sometimes think they're all tall, brown, and stiff plants, but there are many varieties to choose from. Some are short, some are blue, some have stripes, some are variegated, and there are many kinds that work very well in a small space too, such as this mixed planting here with grasses and geraniums and window boxes. For more information about specific cultivars, let's go to Valley Brook Nurseries and ask Tony Post about his recommendations for home gardens.
Hi, I'm Tony Post from Valley Brook Gardens, and we're standing in front of our trial bed. Many of the plants you see behind me are ornamental grasses, and these are among the easiest of plants to grow in your garden at home. They require very little maintenance. The only thing you have to do with them is cut them down in spring, just before the new growth starts. One consideration in selecting grasses is whether it's a clump-forming plant or whether it's a spreader. In my hand I have Japanese bloodgrass, and this is a bit of a spreader. It can happily creep along and form large irregular patches in the garden, although it can easily be managed by pulling up the grass in any areas where you don't want it. Beside me we have another red-tipped grass, but this one's a clump former. It's Panicum Blood Brothers is the variety, or also known as a switchgrass. It starts developing these nice burgundy red tips about midsummer, and these will last right through the fall. Among the most popular grasses for the garden are miscanthus. They come in many different sizes and colors, but they all have certain characteristics in common. They all produce plumes starting late August, early September into October, and these plumes will last right through the winter until you cut the plants down in spring for the new growths to start. Not all miscanthus are green. Behind me is a variegated miscanthus, and in my hand I have one of my favorites. It's called zebra grass. It produces this wonderful gold banding starting about June. These are large plants. They'll get 6 or 7 feet tall in the garden, and they add a wonderful tropical look to the landscape. Like all the other miscanthus, they're very easy to grow. If you're looking for a grass for shade, Hakonechloa, or Japanese forest grass, is the perfect choice. It brightens up any shady spot in the garden, and its cascading foliage also looks wonderful in containers. As you can see, there are so many grasses to choose from. I'm sure there's one that's perfect for your garden.
For more information about this topic and other garden-related topics, visit gardenmaking.com.